I don't speak much on here because I've had a stroke a couple years ago, so I'm not as articulate as I used to be. But I think my videos speak for themselves, even though YouTube is shadow banning them. I get 10 times or more views on Rumble. Anyway, I think you can get the gist of what I put up here. Um, these people are insane and they're all running because they know they're going to get caught. And the ones speaking out the loudest are the ones that are going to get caught the quickest. Anyway, I try to put some comedy in here, as I said before, because you got to have something to lighten up the mood as we go along. So I hope you like it and share it. Over and out.
Did you know that a Chinese spy got remote access to every single workstation at the Treasury a month before Trump took office? So while all you liberals are like, oh my god, Elon Musk can't possibly get access to all the information at the Treasury, fucking China got it the month before Trump took office. Biden administration sent a letter to Congress admitting that days earlier a Chinese state-sponsored advanced persistent threat actor secured remote access to every workstation in the Department of the Treasury. Democrats thought so little of this intrusion, most of you never even heard of it. Most of the American people never heard of this, but it happened. Why all of you worry about Elon Musk having access to your personal data? The country of fucking China's got it. Kind of makes the whole block and TikTok worthless as well, right? The United States government gave a Chinese spy full access to the Department of the Treasury. But yeah, Elon's who we should worry about. You're fucking sheep.
President Trump and Elon Musk and our entire administration are going to continue to go line by line and treat this federal government like a business. Money in, money out. And what do we actually need to spend money on to advance America's interests? That is our goal here. That's all that's happening. Anything else is fear-mongering by the left because they don't have a real message and they're deranged. There's no other way to put it.
The people of this country are being violated because all of our privacy is being taken up by Elon Musk and Trump, and we don't know what all they have on us. We don't know what all they have on us. No. No.
I don't know what the hell these people are thinking, but you play stupid games, win stupid prizes. They don't even know what the hell they're protesting for.
Doe's team discovers FEMA spent $59 million plus last week on luxury hotels for illegals in New York City, violating the current law. Trump signed executive order blocking that. Remember when it turned out billions of FEMA's emergency money were spent, and Mayorkas and all of them said, sorry, there's no money. And we went, well, wait, you gave over $2 billion in the last year to illegals to house them in hotels. And they said, that's not true, but it came out it was. And then it turned out they had $1.3 billion hidden for the illegals when they wouldn't give North Carolina and other areas aid. And then the workers and people said, hey, we're being told not to help white people or conservatives. And then we got the internal documents and the training videos saying, quote, we used to be egalitarian and help everybody. That's all changed. The head lady says, now we only help LGBTQ and black people. But they weren't even helping them. It's an excuse to help nobody. They hide behind that. And boy, are they scared. That's just what Musk found FEMA doing, and he only got into FEMA Friday. So yeah, Doge versus FEMA is here. Elon Musk's team catches FEMA bureaucrats in mutiny against Trump, illegally violating the executive order and still paying the money. And that's in New York City alone. That's just one contract, 59 million, almost 60 million, a couple $100,000 short of it in 1 week. And you know, they pick their buddies' hotels. There's a little, and the meals are all 3 meals catered today, nice ones. There's all the videos of the Muslims bitching that it's not the right food they want. Well, how about you get on an airplane and get your ass back to your shithole? I can't come to your country and get a free lunch, you arrogant idiot. Elon Musk's team catches FEMA bureaucrats in mutiny. Incredible.
This next girl has crazy eyes, but for all the right reasons. I know, been there.
Sorry, I apologize for the way I look. I just worked all day. I run my own cleaning business. I am the sole cleaner. It is me. I do everything. I work my ass off to be able to provide for me and my husband. Our kids are grown, moved out. It's hard, you guys. It's hard to want to continue to do what we do. My husband has a business as well, and pay our taxes to a corrupt piece of shit government. It's hard. It's really hard. We owe a big chunk at the end of this month for last year's taxes. A big chunk. Tens of thousands of dollars. A big chunk. And at this point, I'm going to send them something, and it ain't going to be the fucking money I work my ass off for. So that Angelina motherfucking Jolie's bitch ass can go stand next to fucking Zelensky and take a fucking photo op. Or Ben motherfucking Stiller or Nancy fucking Pelosi. Fuck you. Fuck you all. Fuck, suck a dick. I fucking hate you. I hate the government. I hate celebrities. I fucking hate you. Like, what the actual fuck? We are being fucked, and more fucked every fucking day. And Democrats are on here talking shit about fucking Trump and Elon. You're welcome. You're fucking welcome. Because guess what? Without Trump and Elon, we wouldn't know this, and it would continue to fucking happen. But that's okay, because the big scary orange man isn't in office. Fuck you too. I am so done. Goose fraba. Fuck everybody who didn't vote for Trump or who isn't supporting this, because you're a piece of shit too.
If you throw a rock in a pack of dogs, the one that yelps the loudest got hit. Pay attention to these politicians right now, especially the ones running to the podium, outraged by transparency. These same people had no problem with hiring 80,000 auditors with the IRS to go after you and I, the taxpayers, to squeeze everything out of us. And now Doge is going after those people and looking at those people, and they're totally outraged. You know, finding 20 million here, 100 million there, 150 million there, 250 million there, that none of that surprises you or I. We're not surprised about this, but that's half the story. To me, what I want to know where the story is at is how much money was actually spent on whatever cause that they created and how much money got kicked back to the politicians. How are these politicians taking a job to make $175,000 a year, and now they're worth 20 million, 40 million, some of them 140 million? How is that happening? This is so easy, you have to have somebody help you misunderstand it. These people are getting kickbacks. You know, they say, I thought you was a Christian content creator. This is Christian content because God is a spirit of truth, and I'm talking truth to you right now. Doge will be the one thing that unites this nation and unites the people, because when it comes to your pocketbooks and when it comes to your wallets, we all have common ground. As they reveal the corruption, we will all realize we're standing together. We're just cash cows for this corrupt government.
The amount of waste that happens with the federal government is really staggering. It's a staggering amount of waste of taxpayer money. For any given expenditure, we have to say, well, what does this do for the citizens of America? Like, how is this good for the people of America? It's their money. Like, for some weird reason, a lot of people in the sort of, state or whatever, the politicians, they seem to forget that the money being spent is your money. And if it's not being spent in a way that is beneficial to the American people, it's a misuse of the funds. I mean, there's a lot of money that's being spent where sort of illegals are getting more benefits than citizens. Like, what the heck is that? That doesn't make any sense. Yeah.
Misuse, depleted and overrated salaries to particular individuals, or sometimes we lose billions of money that are unaccounted for. So it only makes sense that the donor is asking for an edit, and if that means pausing the amount of money coming in, they should. And I do understand the implications of this pause because so many heavily funded healthcare projects run on US aid, but that should be a moment of reflection. This is just a 90-day pause. What would happen if the United States just said, we're not giving you money anymore? And within their rights, they can't do that because it is their money. It's high time Uganda and the African continent got themselves together and actually started looking for systems that are sustainable and not always depend on foreign aid, because we are struggling with debt. On top of that, we have constant aid, which doesn't necessarily help us to have a more independent system. Instead of writing paragraphs of why this is a bad move, we should essentially realize that, we are actually in a bad situation and we cannot always depend on aid because it can go any day. African nations should wake up. Uganda should wake up, because this is not even funny.
As abelhas se juntaram para roubar o meu refrigerante. E elas vão conseguir, cara. Ó, a brisa. Malditas!
I read something today that I thought was super interesting. And I think you might think this is interesting too, especially with all what we're learning about Doge and the US Treasury and USAID and on, right? Did you know that Representative Ilhan Omar, part of the squad, do you know that her net worth is $83 million? And that is on a House of Representatives salary of $175,000 a year. So if she saved every single one of those pennies of that $175,000 that United States taxpayers pay her to be in Congress, that would be $1.2 million. I want to know how you turn $175,000 a year, or $1.2 million over the course of 8 years into $83 million. I want to know how to do that. Now, I don't know what her other 3 husbands did for a living, and maybe that contributed to some of her income, but that's a little sus. You think that's a little sus? That a congresswoman or her net worth is $83 million after being in office for 8 years? I think it's worth looking into.
This fucking political party, the Democratic Party, have lied to us about everything. They've lied about being the party of the middle class. They've lied about being the party of peace. They've lied about being the party that wants to help poor people. Okay? What the last several weeks have proven to us all is that this is a cadre of criminals and losers and spoiled children of affluent parents who were more concerned about looking good than actually doing good. These are people who were more concerned about looking like they were doing something for the American people than actually doing things for the American people. And that's why I'm so angry. Because this party lied to me while stealing my tax dollars. The Democratic Party lied to us all while they brought in millions of illegal immigrants for their own political purposes for the last 4 years. 20 to 30 million illegal aliens brought in, and now we come to USAID being probably the largest money laundering operation in American history. Congratulations, Dems. You've outdone even Bernie Madoff. I'm disgusted beyond words. Disgusted with the waste of money. Disgusted with the waste, with the fraud. With the way that you people use color legitimacy, and the way you use black people as fucking mules to get us to push whatever fucking agenda you wanted to. The amount of division you used black people to sow upon the American people, you used us for that. And I will never, ever forgive this political party. The shit that I've gone through personally. Y'all were supposed to be the party of free speech, the party of women's rights. You have immolated all of those things. And then, as if enough weren't enough, you then decide that you're going to die on the hill of USAID, a government audit. You're trying to prevent a government audit because some of you really are trying to stay out of prison. We see the game now. Y'all been out here telling us that the game was rigged against certain people. Well, now we found out who the people that were rigging the game were. Congratulations. Y'all are never going to win another political race ever again. Not if I can help it.
What about the groceries? Have they come down yet? I don't give a fuck about grocery prices. We are exposing the corruption in this country in real time, and we're reducing government spending at the same time. Billions of dollars we are saving after we cut off funding dumb shit. And all you guys can talk about is grocery prices. Anybody with a brain knows you can't fix the economy in a day. We all know that. Donald Trump knows that. You know that. So stop acting dumb.
I wonder where my darling little killer is. Maybe he's bringing home something big.